I'd like to start off and get a little philosophical with you this time. There was a famous writer back in the 20th century, that's back in the 1900s for you kids these days, by the name of Mr. Frederick Durst. And before we get into his teachings, I'm just going to add a quick disclaimer, a quick note for you all, if you will. Now, I've never been a personal fan of destroying or damaging my property. I don't get the thrill of it. I would rather just, use things to their fullest and take advantage for their intended purpose. So, and I'm not saying that to bash anybody that, goes out and abuses RCs and things like that. And they have a blast doing it and they get clicks and views and all that stuff. That's their prerogative. It's their property. It's their money to repair that stuff. I'm totally fine with that. No judgment here whatsoever. I've just never been a big personal fan of it to do it myself. So having said all that, back to Mr. Frederick Durst. You may know him better by his street name of Fred Durst, the lead singer of the nu metal band Limp Bizkit and their song Break Stuff. So today, listen, I did a video with the VectorXL and I was stuck inside and I pushed it to its limit with a 124 scale mini basher that was supposed to do 25 miles per hour. It didn't do 25 miles per hour. I didn't really push it to the limit, but I got to test it and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Well, the guys at crawlertrax was like, hey, you need to go push this thing and show people what it's capable of. All right, I'll do that then. So here's the deal. Today, I'm taking this out. I've got some great weather and probably the last good weather day of the year, if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to take this thing out and I'm going to beat the crap out of it. And I'm going to do it with my ROG1, the rlaarlo Gladiator. And I'm not coming home until one of these things is broken. Now, that's not my intent, but just call it a hunch. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to go get my shirt and hat to stay warm outside. I went with the black and red Only RC shirt to match the rlaarlo Gladiator. Because, it matches, right? And this shirt at this point is almost becoming my uniform shirt because I've been wearing it so frequently lately. But whatever, go to onlyrcs.com, use my discount code down in the description. You get 20% off your order. And if you want to go to the Hangar RC and get the VectorXL from crawlertrax, by the way, I posed that as a question, but you do want to go get it. I also have a discount code down below in the description for 10% off your order from them. So take advantage of that. Get a VectorXL. Get the indoor crawler obstacles. The weather's getting gross. We're going to be stuck inside. Maximize your space with those awesome crawler obstacles. And if you want to jump some stuff, I know you do.
Welcome to CK4RC.
Okay, we've got one of possibly the last good weekend weather day of the year right now, so we're taking full advantage. And by that, I mean, we're breaking out the big boy. We're breaking out the ROG1 Gladiator, and we're gonna put this ramp, the VectorXL from crawlertrax, to the test. Here we go. See, so my goal, well, is not to do that. We're off to a bad start.
Yes, we are.
Hey, I don't need you agreeing with that.
Yes, you do.
All right. So my plan is to hit this jump and see how much abuse it can take. I'm not doing very good.
No, he's not.
But the ROG1 Gladiator is holding up to a lot of abuse in the first 15 seconds. So that's always good. Epic fail. Oh! Almost landed my first backflip, but I didn't. It is hard to line this truck up because it is so quick and squirrely.
Uh-huh.
See if I can get it again.
Huh.
Landed it. It wasn't pretty, but I landed it. Oh, I got offline at the very end. Running a little squirrely. Man, I can't get a square hit. Oh, I almost had that one. Man, this wants to go nose first. Almost got you. Swing and a miss on that one. Goodness gracious. Hey, I cannot line this thing up from the side.
Epic fail.
I gotta get back on the in front of it so I can see what's going on. Oh, I got a wheel that's missing. That's a huge bummer. We did not get to test out the ramp. A lot of that was because I'm a bad driver. The other part is because this is bad. This is when this happens, that's bad. So the good news, nothing's broken. We lost the wheel nut and the pin, the hex and the pin
I think
are
that
gone.
counts as broken.
No, this is just out of commission, but it's actually not broken. This will be an easy fix once I get home and I have the pieces. Actually, the hex is in there. I'm missing the pin and the wheel nut.
You fix what's broken.
So that will be quick and easy. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything with me, any hardware or spare parts. So we are done for today. But the ramp held up pretty well. Now, it did take a pretty good beating over here when I had a missed jump that was not lined up very well. This side over here did take a pretty good beating, but as you can see, it still held up and I was still able to jump off of it quite a bit. And we're back. So I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not coming home until something's broken. Well, they're both a little bit broken. The VectorXL took damage first. It took the first damage. I'm not going to call it broken. I chipped up this little edge right here because I drove this truck into it at 35 miles an hour. And let me tell you something. Wood is not engineered to be collided with at 35 miles an hour. So, I mean, that's just bad driving. That's not the VectorXL's fault. It did take a little bit of damage. Having said that, the ramp still held up. You saw it. So, and I can still transport this thing and move it around, and it's still solid as a rock. So the VectorXL held up excellently. The Gladiator, not so much. Now, having said that, though, I did take a closer look at this thing. Nothing's broken. Everything is still intact. I seriously lost a wheel nut, and the pin slid out. So all I have to do is just replace those, and I'm back in business. Just that easy. That's all there is to it. So, all in all, it was a short session today. It wasn't the most productive because I couldn't get a good feel for the truck. Mixing up the grass, the off-road, the basketball court, it was just different surfaces. I didn't give myself a very good chance to really get a feel for the handling today. I was trying to just push it and hit the jump as much as I could, and I wasn't lined up. And overall, I'm not super satisfied with the bashing session. Having said that, I always have fun driving RCs. How can you not have fun doing that? And I did hit the jump. I did hit the ramp. And it flew. And it crashed. And it was awesome. So anyway, the VectorXL held up wonderfully to this very overpowered basher. And that's exactly what I wanted to test. So now you've seen this thing go up against a beast of a truck, and it held its own. So if you weren't sure how sturdy it was or how capable it was, rest assured, the VectorXL is awesome. So use my discount code down below. Save 10% off of anything from the Hanger RC. That also lets them know that you came from my channel, and that's cool. I don't get any kickback, anything else. That I don't get anything from it. I get to pass on the discount to you all. That is what I'm happy about. Same with Only RCs. My discount code, you get 20% off your order. I don't get anything from that. You get to reap the benefits of watching my videos. That's what you get from it. So anyway, hit that quadfecta before you go. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Keep doing RC stuff. I'll see you next time.